We are here, we are here, we are here. On this amazing day. Okay, everyone, this is Cam Jones, FX Daily Analysis. Disclaimer, I'm not a professional. Please watch these videos at your own risk. These videos are for entertainment purposes only. Thank you. Friends and family on Telegram. Families and friends will prosper. Let's pick up for business. Okay, guys, we are marking up USD INR. Look at what's going on in the market. We can clearly see that price is in a uptrend. We're going to head over to price, see what's going on. So price action last candle in the market is a doji. Okay, so it's sitting on some type of, let's see what's that. We have price action goes up. We're looking price to break this area of these bodies. Price goes down. We're looking for price to return down somewhere towards this low. And we have a midpoint in the middle. We can see that price came up, did about 1, 2, 3, triple top retest from the top end over here. Market pushed down to the low, which looked like almost like a decline W, which consolidated and then retest and worked its way up. So it was some type of slight incline. So it was a decline into consolidation back into an incline. And that market broke the midpoint, came back to retest. So this last candle in the market looks like some type of leg, which could be pushing that market up. If not, that market's coming back down. Let's head down the time frame so we can identify what's going on in the market. We can see that double top or triple top, one spike to the top, 2 spikes in that retest, market push down. So we do see that decline of that market coming down. Then we see that market consolidated sideways, and then we can see these W's that's in that market push that market up. Okay, so we see some type of first leg, second leg, third leg, fourth leg retest. Market pushed up once, came back to retest. Market pushed up twice, back over to that midpoint. So let's head over to that midpoint. Let's head over to price, see what's going on. Take a look a lot closer. So we did get about one push to the top. This is on the second push so far. So price is at a midpoint of the first section of highest highs in the midpoint. So we need price to break this midpoint here to shoot up to new levels. And if price goes up, we know it's going to do some type of break and retest of that midpoint box that we created, midpoint line that we created in the first section of this highest highs and midpoint to see if that market's going to go up. If not, that could be a double top, first leg, second leg, third leg, fourth leg, market's coming back down, retest, market drop down further. If we don't get that break up to the top side of the downside, so we know that market's doing what? Consolidating to the top, to the bottom, to the top, to the bottom, until we eventually identify some type of pattern that's going on in that area that's going to push that market up and push that market down. But we know that market is coming from some type of W and retest. Market pushed up like once or twice. So let's read the market from this bottom here. So we see the first leg, second leg, third leg, fourth leg, retest 1, retest 2, retest. Now this could be the third push up to the top. We don't know how far it's going to go. And let's take a look at what's going on in the market. See if we get that break. But that break is going to happen on that lower time frame. Headed down to the daily. So we know we have about, this will be the third push if it breaks out this midpoint to come up to this high. So there's a pattern here near price, which is at W. So we clearly see that first leg, second leg, third leg, fourth leg retest at the red candle. Market pushed up once, huge engulfing pattern that engulfed all this previous areas here, showing that market looked like it's about to shoot up. But because that market is so close to this midpoint, we're going to see if we can identify on this time frame, can do this time frame, on a lower time frame to see if we can see that market is eventually going to break, come back down to retest and shoot up further. So we are waiting for that break and retest because market made it all the way to that midpoint. So we got to see if they're going to get that break and retest of that midpoint that we created in that first section of that box. Okay, so paying attention to price, we can see prices at that resistance, huge incline. We got a first leg, second leg, third leg, fourth leg, retest 1, retest 2, retest 3, retest 4. So that's that consolidation area here. We're waiting for that market to consolidate, do some type of pattern, and come back up. So this could be the final push that it did before it pushed up to new levels. But the market will tell itself, tell the story, actually what's going on. Because if we are so if that's the last push in the market, then we know that market's going to consolidate in this area of the price midpoint that we created on that higher time frame. In this area here, it can consolidate, form some type of pattern, and then shoot up further, shoot down further. If not, then that market still has enough momentum for that final, push up to that fourth. But at the end of the day, we are still waiting for price to break the midpoint, come back down and retest. We'll be looking for some type of entry, see if the market's going to shoot up in the levels. If it shoots down, then we'll be looking for the market to break, come back and retest the bottom, shoot down further. And that doesn't happen, that market's going to do what? Consolidate either on that midpoint line that we created or consolidate on the below the midpoint before the breakout retest. Headed down to the 3, and we see the same thing. Market just extended itself over to the right. Same as the 2, market is extending over. Same as the 1. 45, everything's extension, 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 with a whole bunch of gaps in the market as well as we go lower. Still extension, market's not doing anything, and extension and extension. So everything, I think, for the 45 down below, everything was just showing the same type of market is extending over and showing a whole bunch of gaps in the market for structure to be built. Very important information, guys. Please review Forex pattern cheat sheet, understand patterns in the market. For example, we have, if we're looking at this area here, I can't really read the words, but it says something doji. So we got a doji right here at the bottom. So price basically started at a high, came down to a low, had a doji, and now it's showing that the market's going to shoot up. For this market to shoot up, we're looking for some type of engulfing pattern that's going to engulf this doji. So we don't take trades in the doji. We look for an engulfing pattern that's going to push that market up. Very important information, guys. Please review breakout retest strategies. Very important when understanding structure. So the market is currently coming from that uptrend, coming from that higher highs, working its way down for that downtrend. If this is a midpoint here, as we currently see, we're waiting for the market to break that midpoint of that red line and then come back and retest the red line. So we get that clear break, market retest, and after that, the market drops. So this is the area where we look for entry. We got some engulfing pattern. The black engulfed the white, showing that the market came back, retest one more time, and did do a final drop down to the bottom. Hey guys, this is Cam Jones, FX Daily Analysis. Thank you for watching, and thank you for your attention. USD, INR.